This is Tyrone back with Tech Life. And in today's video, I have a network update from Verizon for you guys. If you guys have followed the channel for some time now, most of you are aware now that Verizon lacks spectrum overall. And with this update, Verizon initiated additional spectrum purchases and spectrum swaps from companies in more rural areas. That's where Verizon really lacks spectrum because you really can't make up for it in those areas with densification because the areas are just too spread out. So you do build sites, but just not as much as you would in an urban or more suburban area. So you got to have more spectrum to really push out and really hold more load on the wavelength because you can't build a site every half a mile or every mile. Sometimes in rural America, sites are spread out over a 5-10 mile stretch. So you want to have a decent amount of spectrum portfolio to really give rural America a great experience. And in the past, in some areas, Verizon has been band 13, 10 megahertz only, and the performance hasn't been that great. So now they're working on it. Like I said, they've initiated additional spectrum purchases and spectrum swaps. I don't know all of the additional megahertz that they've gained in the counties, but this will give you an idea that they are working on gaining additional spectrum to make it a better experience for its customers, which 9 times out of 10 in these rural areas, Verizon has had better coverage. So they're likely to have 90 to 95% of the customers on its networks in these areas. So just keep that in mind. If you are a Verizon customer and you see your state on this list, you might be getting some better speeds in the future with this spectrum happening, especially with the spectrum purchase happening, especially the spectrum swaps. Those usually happen a lot faster because you could just add that spectrum to your portfolio because your network is likely already ready for it. Usually Verizon does future-proof the network. But then again, rural America, a lot of sites could be legacy, so they may have to go and touch the site. But for a better experience, why not? So just keep that in mind, that Verizon is trying to do it. So they did this. Initiate this spectrum purchase, then there's CBRS coming, then we got C-band in December. So Verizon is definitely trying to get their spectrum portfolio boosted and better. So keep that in mind. If you are a Verizon customer, maybe you're looking to leave or go somewhere else, changes are coming to Verizon. Millimeter waves coming, additional sites are coming. So don't panic and run just yet. Verizon is usually really good at it, and they're very prideful of their network being great. So if there are areas where you're experiencing a huge slowdown or maybe even no service at all, Verizon is usually already in early planning stages to fix those issues. But for some of you, that may not be enough, or it may not be fast enough, so you may still switch. But just keep in mind that there is ongoing planning for Verizon to get the network up to par or better than it has been in the past. So if you have been on the channel, you can go ahead and end the video now. If you are new to the channel, make sure you like, share, subscribe. Also hit the notification bell so you are notified when I do upload content. On YouTube itself, make sure in the settings you enable to push notifications so YouTube can push the notifications out to your phone. But if that is not enough and they don't do it in a timely manner, make sure to also follow my Twitter. I do post the videos on Twitter as well. So you guys have two options to get the notifications from when the videos go live. And this is Tyrone with Tech Life, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.